Matt, 831. Matt, 831. This is to again write it visibly, place it here forever and ever online, and to explain what this very rule means, this very powerful rule means, the divine rule. See, we're very, very careful. Number one, to at least leave a trail so that my own people will know that their own son is speaking to them. It is very easy tomorrow for somebody to come and tell you, hey, it wasn't your own son that was doing this online. Just like our own fathers, Akhenaton of old, Atum of old, Ramesses of old, Amenhotep of old, was very, very careful to embalm themselves and preserve themselves, just so that today nobody will be in doubt that it was the black people that did all those great things, that invented it and made it. I'm not speaking in tongues. I'm speaking in Igbo language, in a language over 50 million people all over the world can be able to understand me. I greet you all. The divine rule. Many of us don't know what the divine rule is. I will explain what the divine rule is. Your own fathers, your own ancestors, the ancestrals, they had their own way of putting it, but today, what we know as the divine rule is love your neighbor as you love yourself. The Igbos will say, live and let live. Love your neighbors as you love yourself. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. And wherever you are, viewers watching this very video, this very powerful video, you're wondering who is speaking. This is LTB Live Premier Member #1, COACHEMEN, speaking live. Pay attention, pay careful attention. Maat is here, placed here forever and ever as a foundation. Maat, a stepping stone for our own children to be able to rise. Maat, as a foundation, as the root for our own spirit to begin to rise. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Give it a thought. You see, wisdom, intelligence, knowledge, understanding, all that is abundant. We have received that. But one thing is the missing link. Give it a thought. Without the eyes of our own ancestors, without the eyes of the universe above, give it a thought. I want you to spend 1 minute, second, and give it a thought. If people are living like dogs, would they not love you like a dog? If you come to the house of the pig, would you go there and be asking for good, clean water? People will love you the way they love themselves. And sometimes when they love you as they love themselves, if a pig comes to you and gives you a dirty water, would you blame the pig? And we have come to realize that many people love their God more than they love themselves. And that is why with their command, we are adding something to this very law. For it to make sense, it takes imagination for us to understand it. It's not wisdom, it's not knowledge, it's not intelligence, it's not understanding. No, that's not what it takes. It takes imagination, that very missing link, that very connecting dot, that very inner eyes, that connecting dot that is missing. It takes it for us to understand that today, now, what we should be saying is, because we love our God so much, and what we are pleading with everyone, wherever you come from, is love your neighbor, please, as you love your God. Do you want to kill your God? So don't kill your neighbor. Do you want to hurt your God? Please don't kill your neighbor. Can you be able to see your God and also see that everything that your God made, you did not make them, it was God that made them, does not deserve to be destroyed. Universally, our request is very, very simple. There is a link that is provided right here below. Ancient landmarks, you cannot destroy them. Path followed by the successful, the strongest, the very courageous, the bravest amongst us, you cannot destroy it. Spiritual exercises, that is what makes a great man. Wisdom is for all. Knowledge is for all. Understanding is for all. But spiritual exercises is what makes a man. Follow the link that is provided right here below this very video or at the end of this very video. 10 days exercises that will unfold us to begin to know ourselves, to begin to love ourselves, to begin to believe in ourselves. LTB Light Wealth Building Plan is just so that we will not continue to live in poverty all the days of our life. People that are blessed with all the good things of life, oil, diamond, today we are begging like dogs. This ministration is to remind us that the destroyer, when our eyes is closed, we worship the destroyer, we sing to the glory of the destroyer, we dance to the glory of the... But the destroyer invaded us. He's the destroyer because he's telling us that our skin is no good. Our unborn is no good. He condemns our unborn. He condemns our language. He condemns everything that we represent, or everything that our ancestors represent. We are blessed with wisdom, we are blessed with knowledge, we are blessed with understanding. We have been asking that very prayers. But the missing link is, have we asked for the imagination, the vision to begin to unite our people wherever they are, to return them home wherever they are scattered? Have we knelt down and said, to defend our own people, to clutch their nakedness? Have we ever sat down and thought about it? It takes vision, the missing link, for us to begin to do all that. Maat, planted here, 831st day, as the divine rule with a comma. It's a blessing to you, it's a blessing to me, it's a blessing to our generations. It's like good. It's like the mustard seed. Our request is simple: plant it and it will grow to sustain us, to sustain our children and our people. No more murmuring against miseducation. No more bitterness against our neighbor. No more pointing fingers against foreigners, strangers, total strangers, adopted sons that came into our land. We welcome them. They ask for milk and they ask for water and we gave them milk. We gave them cola nut. We did not hurt them. We did not fight them. They took our treasures and in return they left trash, total nonsense. They took our ankh and left behind a cross, total curse, a curse to our people, a curse to our land. Forever and ever, by the power of the ankh, we are saying no to it. Oh, Light Dr. Eke again. COACHEMEN, worldwide, inventor, investor in my own people, in my own land, marketer of light and truth. COACHEMEN. I'm going to sign off now. At the end of this very video, like it and promote it. Ekele m unu, ndị nwe mmadụ, ndị nwe m na ndị nwe. Ọ ga-adịrị anyị na mma na Eke, ọ ga-adịrị anyị na mma na Nkwọ, ọ ga-adịrị anyị na Olu, ọ ga-adịrị anyị na mma na Afọ. Ka onye chiri ya zelo. Love your neighbor as you love your God. Thank you.